Hi there, it's Dr. Judith Briles, and I love to shout out about books I come across or I have the opportunity and pleasure to work with. One of them is by Rae Schaal, and it's called The Ride. It's a small book, a very small book. It's loaded with inspiration, beautiful colors, and the words are contained in just 18 lines. So it's a poem. And Linda is a woman of faith. Her inspiration carries her. She writes wonderful children's books, but this was in her heart to get out. And the poem goes like this: The ride. The word of God, my strength, my rod, carries me to fight, and into the wind I ride, and then I charge into the night. The wretched course that stretches forth will crumble under grace, bestowed anew, to lead me through this battle I must face. I trust indeed the mighty steed with whom I now embark, as one who bears my soul and dares to race into the dark. For in my sight there dawns the light that is to be my guide, and there I see my victory, the prize toward which I ride. Within the book, she has spreads with just one line or a portion of a line. But you heard the word steed, you heard the courage, you heard the rod. For example, here's an example of one of her pages with the rod on it. Just the rod. I was just mesmerized by some of the pictures of the steeds, the horses that she chose to include to share with us. And I know this is an author who went through so many. For example, how many of you would like to charge through something like this? So she's taken each of her lines, broken them up to add more depth and power into them for Into the Night. I love this picture. There's so much that you can take away from some of these gems, these little books, as you go forth, that you can just sit down quietly, turn each page, chew over the few words on them, take in the gorgeous pictures. The ride is one of those that you can take advantage of in the process. So I would encourage you, pick up a copy of The Ride. Think of it as a gift to yourself, maybe for others, because you don't want to stay in the dark if you're feeling in the dark. When there's light just ready to go and someone to share it with you. Linda writes on it that the ride is a beautifully crafted, powerfully inspiring, and timeless gift that will uplift anyone who values courage, faith, and persistence. So that's the ride. You can certainly get it online, but you can also go to a bookstore that can order it for you if they don't have any copies in stock. I'm Judith Briles. Happy reading.